Hi, this is RHM for RHM Movie Reviews. Today, for this episode, it's going to be the fictional sports movies that I own. Well, not all of them, because I have a couple that I won't mention, like The Sandlot. Because like the last few movies, there's not much to say about it. It's a great movie. Um, James Earl Jones is in the movie, little cameo. And I really don't own that many sports movies, really, which I am shocked about. All right, the first one is Ice Princess. Now this is has a great cast. It does have real ice skating champions in it as co-stars. Well, as commentators, and of course it's ice skating. And I'm not sure which, because I know it was the female commentator in the movie that is a champion. She actually mentions the Olympics in the movie. And her, Michelle Trachtenberg's characters, two of her competitors are actual junior ice skating champs, too. Alright, next one. This is Disney Channel. You can find this on Disney movies you can find on Disney Plus. And I don't know how soon, but the Fox movies you could find on Disney Plus soon. I don't know how soon, but hopefully very soon. Alright, Jump In is a very good movie. It involves boxing and double dutch. And if you don't know what double dutch is basically a jump roping contest where you have two ropes intertwining, two jump ropes intertwining. And it's the skill that certain people have to actually do that kind of stuff. I don't, because I'm not that coordinated. But, and Corbin Bleu and his actual dad are in the movie. Corbin Bleu's the star of the movie, but his actual dad got to play his on-screen dad in the movie, which I did check his filmography. It's not that much. He hasn't done that much on his own. So, like certain celebrities' parents, the celebrities themselves are famous, but the parents are also famous in a way. But that's not the way with Corbin Bleu and his family. He's more famous than his father. So, and as I said, great cast. Keke Palmer is in it, who is going to be, if you're watching this now, next on Sunday, August 30th, she will be hosting the 2020 MTV Video Music Awards, or VMAs, if you will. Now, the next one, and believe it or not, is The Game Plan, and believe it or not, Dwayne Johnson, this may have been his first Disney movie, but he actually did used to play football before he became a wrestler. In case you're wondering, because that actually is, I think that is mentioned in the trivia. I would have to double check on that. I mean, or you who are watching this can check on that. Because it is a great cast. The actress who plays his daughter in the movie, it was her very first film. And if you want to, you can probably watch her. According to the House, it's not on Disney Plus yet. But when it gets on Disney Plus, she was on that Disney Channel show, and she was really good. She was very funny. She played the president's star in that movie, on that show. All right, and the next two are Adam Sandler movies, both football. Waterboy is the first one. Great cast, great cameos by Adam Sandler's friends. Uh, and the fact that his on-screen mom in that is Kathy Bates. Kathy Bates does an amazing job as his on-screen mom. But Harry Winkler, if you're watching this, awesome job as the coach in this movie. Because I know I follow you on Twitter, so hopefully you'll watch this and say you like it. And there's cameos by different, like, football celebrities. I can't think of any, I'm sorry. But there's one football player famous football player in the movie, because otherwise the rest are, as I said, these are fictional movies. So, alright. Next one, Longest Yard. It is a remake and a great cast. And two of the original actors from the original movie are in this. And if you can tell by the cover that I'm holding up, I'll let you guess who the original actor on the cover is. The actor from the original movie is on the cover. So you know him. He recently passed away. And yeah, that is a great movie. And it is amazing for the fact that I'm not sure, but I think one of the actors from that movie is dead besides the original actor from the original movie. Actor from the original version of Longest Yard. Alright, next is, believe it or not, movie about a sport you would play in school, be it elementary school, middle school, or high school. It is called Dodgeball. Yes, great cast. Ben Stiller's wife, Christine Baranski. I'm sorry, I forgot her name. It's on the back here. Sorry, Christine Taylor. Ben Stiller's estranged wife, Christine Taylor, is in the movie. She is very good. She is so funny. I hate to say it, Ben Stiller, if you're watching this, she's funnier than you are. And Dodgeball, yes, Vince Vaughn actually plays the good guy, and Ben Stiller plays the villain, versus the way they were in their take on Starsky and Hutch, where Vince Vaughn was the villain and Ben Stiller was a hero cop in the movie. And great cast. You got the great Chuck Norris in the movie. And he is so funny playing himself. Well, I know William Shatner's in the movies too, he's good in the movie too. But between Chuck Norris and William Shatner, it's hard to say who's better in the movie and who's not. Alright, next one, basketball. And I know basketball season is going on right now, or actually it's really the playoffs in Orlando. So hopefully, who knows, there'll be people in the stands next year to watch basketball games. This is Just Right, starring one famous Illinoisan. Yeah. Queen Latifah and Common do great job in the movie, and I like actually an actor from Grey's Anatomy is playing Queen Latifah's dad in the movie, and he does an excellent job in it. He is hilarious in the movie. And Just Right, like the next movie I'll talk about is basically a rom-com, but with sports thrown into it. So it's a rom sports com, if you will. Romantic sports comedy. So, and yes, the next one is Wimbledon tennis. Yes, I know those who actually like tennis do consider this a sport, but I'm not sure. I'm a little iffy on the sport side of tennis. I know it's an actual sport. I don't really watch it. And it's a great cast.
Yeah.
And real tennis players do say stuff about what's going on in the movie. Or actually, one real tennis player, a female tennis player, interviews Paul Bettany's character in the movie, which I thought was really cool. Alright, next one. I really checked. This is Keira Knightley and boy, I'm sorry. Actually, I can't pronounce it because she's an Indian woman. But Bend It Like Beckham is great movie. It has a great cast. Now, whether or not, no spoiler, at the end of the movie, I don't know if David Beckham and his wife Victoria Beckham are really in the movie. I mean, I know they show, I think David Beckham is in the movie, but I think it's just, it's a dream sequence in the beginning of the movie. So, and the lead character is actually sees David Beckham as a god in a way. And I think the rest of the cast did an excellent job. You get to see what it's like for an Indian family or a Middle Eastern family in countries like America or the UK when they're trying to adapt to the country's stuff, but also keeping their customs, their original customs alive. You know, they were one thing in their original country, but when they come to this country, they can't really be that. Or another country other than the Middle Eastern country they came from. It's really good. Alright, the last one. Yes, I believe cheerleading is a sport. You know, I didn't have any friends who were cheerleaders. Or when I was in high school, I wasn't friends with any of the cheerleaders because I was in band and then in choir. But yes, bring it on about competitive cheerleading. And great cast. Yeah, that was the first sports movie for Kirsten Dunst. Because then she went on to do Wimbledon. The rest of the cast is interesting, and if you want to know what happened, what's going on with the rest of this cast, I do suggest another YouTube channel called Miss Mojo. It says what the cast is doing now, and it's amazing. Because actually, I don't think Elijah Dushku's doing anything right now, but Gabrielle Union is helping her husband raised their son, but also she's on a new TV show that's coming out this fall. This fall. Sorry. Well, it either starts next month or in October. But she's a really great actress. She's been two versions of a take on William Shakespeare's play Taming of the Shrew. First one was 10 Things I Hate About You. The second one was Deliver Us from Ava. And that is it. The next episode or two is going to be about stories that have been told a lot in the movies. For example, like Cinderella or Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. Another one would be Robin Hood, which has been told a lot. But I will not go into ones that are actually based on books, because that's a whole nother story. And so this is RHM for RHM Movie Reviews signing off.